Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I definitely wanted to get your opinion on this topic. It's all about extreme frugality. Let me get right into it. I know right now with everything going on, more and more people have pulled in the reins in their spending. A lot of people are doing no spends. January 2022, people are paying off debt. And I actually read this. Americans paid off a record $83 billion in credit card debt in 2020. So when all of a sudden in March of 2020, when things started shutting down, people had to make some decisions. They started cutting back on what they spent. First of all, we didn't have a choice of some things because some businesses were closed, such as restaurants, but we have replaced some of the old habits with maybe more frugal new habits. And I totally understand all of that, but I have noticed over the last several years that many people are now becoming, I would say, more informed consumers and making better decisions. I think being frugal is fantastic. And I have to say, since I've started this channel in 2017, I am a lot more frugal. And I'm not saying I couldn't improve, but I've already made so many improvements in the last 4 years. I think that's all fantastic. But on the other hand, and this is the part that I wanted to discuss with you, I have known folks that have paid off a lot of debt without being extremely frugal because they wanted to enjoy their life. They enjoyed traveling, and there were some treats. They enjoyed a Friday night dinner out. They enjoyed going to Starbucks once a week for a coffee. It could be anything. And that's the thing that I wanted to chat with you guys about today. I really do think that you do not have to be extremely frugal to save money and to enjoy your frugal life. I think that we can live a modified frugal life without going too extreme. Now, some folks that are extremely frugal, some people do it because they feel they don't have a choice because they're on a really low budget, but some people do it because it's a game and it's fun for them. And I totally understand that. It does make a lot of sense. But, you know, one of the things that I don't feel like I hear a lot about or see a lot about on, you know, some of these platforms, people talk about cutting things. And it seems to be about cutting your expenses, cutting everything out that you possibly can think of. But I don't hear a lot about building wealth. And I thought this question came to my mind. What would you guys do, and if you couldn't invest it and you had to use it for something, if you had another $1,000 a month coming into your household, how would you use that money? Would you use it to create wealth? Would you travel with it? Would you maybe fix up your home? Are there some things that you've put off? You know, and I've heard of some videos out there where people are saving for something. It could be a home or a vehicle or a computer, and they might be saving for years and years before they can maybe make that purchase. I don't know about you, but I like the balance of living a frugal life and maybe making some changes and cutting some things out. There's nothing wrong with that. I do, however, think that we can take frugality a little too far, where maybe there are things that you would either like to have or need to have that you're not getting because you are cutting back on everything so extreme. I definitely want to hear your opinion on this. Also, and I know I'm taking this to another level here, when all folks talk about is cutting expenses and cutting back on everything, and all they talk about it, in a way I'm wondering if we're attracting more extreme frugality and into our life, and if any of us are attracting lack instead of building wealth. And I would love to see more people talk about ways they're increasing their income, because the more money that we make, I think it gives us so many more options. I want to know what you guys think about this, because for me, I'm all about saving money, and I think it can be a lot of fun and it can be a really fun game. But on the other hand, if it's all I'm focused on, then I don't know about you guys, but it feels a little bit demoralizing to me. I like thinking about, hey, how can I make some extra money? You know, wouldn't it be nice to be able to help out a relative, or let's say you need some new flooring in your house, to be able to pay cash for that, or your car's really been giving you some trouble, but you've got to keep that car for another year and a half, so you keep putting a little bit of money into it instead of maybe going out and getting a new to you car, or your computer's really getting slow and you need a new one, but you can't really afford it unless you charge it, and you don't want to do that. I don't know about you guys, but I just think it would be nice to have a balance of making informed purchase decisions and living a fabulous frugal life and building wealth at the same time, and see the marriage of both of those together. I want to know what you guys think of this topic. I think it's a good one. I think that many times in life we can take anything to the extreme. And sometimes when we do that, for me, it takes the joy out of it. Just want to know what you guys think. And my one question I have for you guys today is, if you had an extra $1,000 income coming to your house every single month and you had to spend it, how would you spend or use that $1,000? That's what I want to hear from you. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.